Coinbase partners with BlackRock. But who is BlackRock?
Coinbase stock surging today after the crypto exchange said it will team up with BlackRock.
The largest asset manager in the entire world has partnered up with the crypto exchange Coinbase. Now you're probably asking, why Coinbase? Why not Crypto.com, FTX, or Voyager? They chose Coinbase because of its ability to scale, its sustainability. It's been around since 2012, and its bulletproof track record. Now, when it comes to the Coinbase and BlackRock partnership, BlackRock's global head came out and said his investors are increasingly getting interested in digital assets. And they're not just any kind of investors like you and me. They're institutional investors who have all the big money. Now, they're only going to start with Bitcoin. The partnership combines services from Coinbase Prime and BlackRock's Aladdin, which both will serve the institutional investor. Now, I know not everyone uses Coinbase. Some of us, like myself, are Crypto.com fans, FTX users, Binance users, and Voyager users. And pretty much you guys are looking at this in a sour way because it wasn't your exchange that they wanted to work with. But don't think that way, guys. This is huge for the entire crypto space because it's gonna bring mass adoption. Now, the $1 million Bitcoin or the $30,000 Ethereum that you guys are pretty much dreaming about, it's only gonna happen with big moves like this. So you guys already know what the Coinbase platform is. I'm gonna introduce you to BlackRock.
This is a company most people have never heard of, and this company quite literally owns the world. Most US banks are controlled by BlackRock. BlackRock owns all the major pharmaceutical companies. BlackRock owns most of the mainstream media, and BlackRock oversees roughly 10% of all stocks traded worldwide. And this company is now taking over governments. All of this has allowed BlackRock to amass $10 trillion in assets. Yes, trillion. BlackRock is worth half of America's total GDP. It's so crazy that the US and Chinese government now rely on BlackRock to escape recessions, with BlackRock's founder and CEO now sitting on the boards of the influential Council on Foreign Relations and the World Economic Forum. In the words of Henry Kissinger, whoever controls the money controls the world, and no other company in history has had this much global influence. And what's even crazier is that BlackRock did this in just 34 years. But you want to know the best part? You've probably never heard of them for a reason.
They own part of Facebook, part of Google, Amazon as well. Every stock you can think of. You know the house that you just bid on and somebody just comes in and starts buying it cash? Well, guys, it's probably BlackRock. And you've probably never heard of them. You know why? Because they like to keep it that way. Rumors have it they pay social media platforms to keep their name out their mouth. Now, if you guys didn't see the Bullish article that just came out, it says that BlackRock in the Coinbase deal could trigger and skyrocket the Bitcoin price to $773,000. Now, if you look a little further, they said that this would happen if only 5% of BlackRock investors bought some Bitcoin. So what do you guys think? Do you think that the BlackRock and Coinbase move was a good move? And if not, how, but when Bitcoin hits $1 million, when do you think this will happen? Do you think it will happen in 1 to 5 years? 5 to 10 years, which will make it 2030? Or do you think it'll take a little bit longer to around 2040, so about 20 years? Leave it down in the comments how soon this will happen. And yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in for another video. See you in the next one.
The pain inside, don't wanna feel it. Yeah. So I pour up inside my cup and I just sip till I can't feel it. Ooh. I know it won't solve my problem, but I know it makes a difference.